What's going on, everyone? The Eradicator here, and in this video, well, we'll be talking about the upcoming free fly event that is supposedly coming this weekend. It was announced on Spectrum, well, first confirmed on the last episode of Inside Star Citizen, but it was also announced on Spectrum by Jake Acapella that rumors has it that Jumptown may be reopening this weekend as well, and more details are going to be coming soon. So I think that this is heralding some fantastic news, guys, because, well, of course, a free fly event is a great opportunity to bring in more people to the project and thus make the project even more successful. But at the same time, we are having Jumptown event, which in my opinion has been the most successful dynamic event that CIG has built over the past couple of years, ever since they started doing those dynamic events, simply because, well, it is the most fun, it brings the community together, and I think that it really shows what Star Citizen does best, which is having this multiple activity missions from space, in air, on the ground, with ground vehicles, while there is infantry. You have basically all the disciplines of Star Citizen in one single area, one single mission, one single purpose. That also includes cargo hauling, escorting, even some spying, or maybe sneaking into comm array in order to disable it. There are plenty of things to do at the same time, and this is what makes this event so exciting. And I think that it's really going to be showing Star Citizen under the best spotlight possible for new players who may not necessarily know much about the game. Let's remember that for most people who do not know about Star Citizen, people see this project as, this game that has been under development for almost 10 years. There has been bad press for a very long time, but at the same time, right now, if you think about it, Star Citizen has never been in such a good shape when it comes to the game itself. I'm going to talk about, for example, stability. When was the last time you had a 30k error or server crash? When was the last time you had a crash to desktop? These are things that almost never happen anymore, and that's why players are going to be having, in my opinion, a good time if they get to experience Star Citizen, this particular event, and also at this current stage here, which is basically 3.15.3, perhaps the most stable build that we've had so far in the game. Now, I also think that this is great news for backers as well, because, well, let's face it, right now, well, this is not the most exciting time for Star Citizen. I would say maybe long-time backers who have been back in the project for quite some time. Star Citizen FF 3.15 was amazing. Let's say what it is. We've had a lot of gameplay changes, but 3.16 was non-existent, right? Even within their own Star Citizen team, they call that Star Citizen FF 3.15.2. And, well, it was quite lackluster, didn't have much to do, and the problem is that, eventually you get to do the same activities over and over again, and this is why we do need those dynamic events to keep players interested, to keep the action going. So if we are having Jumptown 2.0, which in my opinion was the most successful, or has been the most successful player event that we've had so far, plus a free fly event at the same time, it's also going to be populating the servers quite a bit, not just with returning players, but also with new players who will be experiencing the game for the first time. And this is exciting. This is exciting because, well, there's going to be a lot of things to do. Obviously, I think that when we have new players, I know that what I'm going to say is a bit cruel, but Star Citizen is not an easy game, and people make mistakes, even the most experienced players. So can you imagine when all those new players are going to be coming? They will be very lost. They are going to be experiencing the law system as well. They probably will be committing crimes at Jumptown when the comm array will be up, and that means that there's going to be plenty of bounty hunting to do, and that is, well, I'm just basically rejoicing myself with the idea of having new players. But at the same time, it also means that there's going to be plenty of people to guide around as well, plenty of people to show Star Citizen or the game around, plenty of people to discover all the possible things that they have to do in the game, the different activities, and basically the potential of the title, and that in itself is also extremely exciting. And I think that this is also a great move from CIG, especially when we're looking at the funding shots right now. 2 weeks ago there was the roadmap debacle where some of the most unfortunate wordings were used, and there were people who were calling for a boycott on Spectrum. I too have made a post on Spectrum saying that, well, unfortunately my wallet is closed. I have decided not to support the game until changes would be happening, either some progress or perhaps maybe a change in communication. But it seems that this is really not the direction the community is going for. So what? So be it, right? But we can see that the last week in Star Citizen is the most funded week that we've seen over the past 8 weeks, reaching over $2.5 million, which is quite amazing. Of course, that's because there has been a sale, the core armor sale, which included also the hover quad, which, well, it's always nice to have a cheap LTI token. Plus, a lot of new backers have been joining us for quite some time, and the game is enjoyable, so they want to support the game furthermore. It is understandable. It's also likely that these new backers are going to be bringing their friends, which is why it's a really good move right now. I think that despite the roadmap debacle that we've had recently, it seems that Cloud Imperial Games is experiencing right now a positive trend. And well, this Free Fly event with Jumptown, I think, is coming really at the right time, and I think that we should be expecting an even greater surge of funding for the next couple of events. So that's why I think that the Free Fly event and Jumptown at the same time is the winning combo. A great decision from a business point of view for Cloud Imperial Games, and I'm really looking forward to be seeing how it's gonna go here in the game. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Are you excited for this Free Fly event and Jumptown? Are you gonna bring in some friends to try the game? If you answer the question, you get a chance to win well, those beautiful mounts from Predator Mounts. We are giving away a set of 2 mounts that you can climb on pretty much any type of desktop. It's going to allow you to play Star Citizen in the best conditions if you play with joysticks. These are worth up to $180, and they can be yours if you answer the question I just asked and subscribe in public settings. Also, if you want to help me out on Patreon or via the YouTube Joe membership program, you'll have access to my Discord channel, where thanks to Dr. Forbin we have a Genesis Crusader, a Genesis Starliner from Crusader Industries. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you to the DJ Dunn, Dr. Forbin, and Eric Old. It's been the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.